Hello, hello, happy Friday. How is everybody doing? Do you guys love that I sing everything? I don't mean to, it just happens. I don't know if that's nerves or what, because even though I've been doing this for over 2 years now, even though there's been like 700 of these videos, I still get a little nervous when I hit that play button, you know? So welcome, my name is Rebecca Packard. We are creating a Maharishi effect. We come together every single day to hold peace and intention together so that we have accountability for each other and with each other while we're doing this. We take 4 minutes every day, live streaming Tuesday through Friday, to hold that intention together, holding the space on our own on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and taking out these 4 minutes so that we can really reset, regroup, and reground. Hello, Melissa. So we can reset, regroup, reground, redirect our thoughts. So we can either take and elongate the amazing energy of the morning, or we can take and shift into the energy that we truly want to have in around us and coming from us. I don't know how many of you have noticed the wonky energy of this moon. This was the blood moon last night. It was a full moon, and it has been intense energy, to say the least. And so I've been hearing a lot from different people about how they're being triggered, they're having anger and rage, and they're having all these different emotions, and they're not sure what to do with that. And meditation can help us to come to a space where we know what to do with that. We either need to start utilizing our tools or utilizing one of our meditation techniques, or we need to lean on another tool that can help us and that can support us. And I have some really exciting news. Once we're done the meditation, I'm going to share some really exciting news about something coming out next week, and I can't wait for you guys to be able to take part in that. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we're going to ask that you get settled, you get grounded, you utilize the meditation technique that works best for you. We're going to make sure that all of us are focusing on peace for our intention, so that our collective consciousness focuses on peace and that we are creating that ripple of peace together, because like energy connects with like energy. And while we sit in this meditation, you can be utilizing a mantra or a mudra, a mala. You can be focused on your breath or having a vision that you're holding in your mind's eye, and you can just take that time and just really return to self. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we're going to ask that you get settled and grounded and focus on some peace. Fantastic. I am so glad that so many of you are taking time out for yourselves during the day. You're setting aside a few minutes to return to self for self-reflection, self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance. As you can hear, the crazy moon energy has been affecting all of us. My tiny humans are not doing well with the moon shift. They are not having a good day. But I'm still going to take time out for myself, because if I don't show up for myself, I sure as hell can't show up for them. I can't take time to just jump on every single whim of everyone around me unless I take time out for myself, unless I take time to reset, to regroup, to reground, to redirect my thoughts, and to choose to see differently than the bigger picture. We all have an automatic response. We all have that off-the-cuff response to what is going on. A lot of the times when the kids go nuts and everything's falling apart, we get flustered and we get frustrated and we act in rage instead of from love. We act in frustration and we just get hurried and flustered and we're like, well, we'll fix this, right? Well, you can't do that. That doesn't help them. It doesn't help us. It doesn't show them what we truly want. It just makes them act like that towards us the next time that they have that situation, right? It just makes them act out in rage, in frustration, and in anger. And so taking a few minutes for yourself every day to show up for yourself every day gives you the stability to show up for them the way that you really want to, where you can show up in the space of being calm and being focused and being direct and having that foundation and that sturdiness to say the words that you really want to say. I see that you're angry. I see that you're frustrated. I see that things aren't going the way that you anticipated. I see that you're frustrated with your sibling, or you're angry at your mom, or whatever the gamut of things that could be happening, you know? And then take and lead them in the direction you want the conversation to go in. See them in their space and see them for what they need you to be seeing, right? Huh, buddy?
Rory stuck my hat almost in, so I had to put the plastic open.
Okay.
And but it hit me with his cat.
Okay,
So
well.
I got frustrated, and I pointed this at him.
Don't point that at him. Can you go in the other
so
room
I can
till we're
show
done?
him
I will
what
show you
to
after.
do.
Right?
If
Because who doesn't need a wooden sword from Lord of the Rings? But that's just my point. We all can't respond to life like a 4 and a 5-year-old. And it's not okay to go out with our wooden sword in the world. Instead, we need to utilize our tools. We need to show up and get our shit straight. And I don't mean to cuss, but it's just literally I see so many adults that are out in the world on a regular basis ranting and raving and swirling the pool of outward emotion that they have no control over because they have a chaos that they can't redirect because they haven't been given tools to step up for their own life, to take hold of their own reins of their own world and get it together so that they can show up more fully, more powerfully, more directly, and really show up as themselves in this world. And so one of the bigger pictures of what I'm doing is for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be having a really great sale of the packages that I have. I have a heart wall package, and I have an annual subscription, a mastermind with me for a year, and I'm going to be having a sale on that. But even better, I'm going to be having a free giveaway that's going to be taking and giving you usable tools in your everyday life. You're going to learn 3 different modalities that I use every single day, day in and day out, that I teach my clients, that I teach my kids, that my family is all well practiced in at this point. And I'm going to teach you those tools, tell you why I use those tools, and share with you how to use those tools in your own life. And then I'm going to share a little bit more about me. And so if you want to know more about that, if you want to get in on this 5-video series that I'm sharing, if you want to know those practices and those modalities and those tools so that you can take the chaos out of your life and you can regain your independence, then I'm going to invite you to come over to Rebecca Packard Live Free on Facebook and on Instagram at Rebecca Packard NH, and you will find a lead page where you can sign up to get that, where you can connect with me so that you can get that free training and you can go through those 5 videos and you can keep them forever and you can look back at them regularly and check them out and implement those tools into your life. And you can reach out to me and ask me, how do I make these tools work in a bigger aspect of my life? Right? So I love each and every one of you for showing up to this meditation on a regular basis. I love that you take this time out for yourself, and I am honored to be a part of it and to be your accountability buddy in this meditation practice. I honor you for taking this time because it is so hard to put time aside for ourselves, especially a lot of women in the world. We don't go to the doctors regularly when we're supposed to. We push it off, and we push off our needs, and we push off our wants, and we push off our hopes, and we push off our dreams so we can show up for other people. And really all that does is show other people that they can push off the important things too. And so by showing up to this meditation, you're showing up for yourselves. You're taking your claim in your own personal peace process, and you're showing up to give yourself tools and to show your children that it's important to give yourself tools so you can show up to the life that you want. If you haven't already, I invite you to come over to Rebecca Packard Live Free at Facebook and like my page and see what I'm doing, and to come over to Instagram and follow me, the behind the scenes of what the bigger picture of this is at Rebecca Packard NH. If you don't know what I do and you don't know who I am, you can come over to RebeccaPackard.com and see the bigger picture of what I do. You can see the flock of the people I surround myself with. You can see the conscious collectiveness working together with all of the different events that we're supporting and the people we're supporting and the journeys that they're on and how they're showing up in the world and the bigger picture of the ripple that we are creating. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.